Good morning, all you Doolittle dorks. Grand Doolittle dork here. I'm freaking happy to be with you guys today, and I'm hoping everybody's having a good day. To start off this video, I got this plastic right here, but it's covering something very special that I'm going to do next week. So I got big things coming for everybody. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the projects we got going on here today and everything that we're going to be doing in the future. Other than that, today we are taking care of AKs Cage. Now this freaking thing is absolutely disgustingly dirty and it needs to be remodeled. It's good to mix up the gecko enclosure cage every now and then because it gives them good enrichment and different places to hide. AK is a special case here at Doolittle's, and I'm going to explain why a little bit later on in the video. But we're going to take everything out of here. He's got live plants, he's got fake plants, he's got different types of wood. This is a really good enclosure for him right now, but I'm going to mix it up and I'm going to show you guys how to set up a gecko enclosure, and we're going to talk about our special case AK. So exciting, you guys. I was looking in here and that is an egg. I need to find the other one, but wow, this is absolutely crazy. The adult viper gecko is actually laid in here. I took the babies out because I wanted to model them a little bit better. But check this out. That is absolutely freaking amazing. I have to find the other one right now because they usually lay them in pairs. So give me 1 second and I'll find them both for you and show them. Okay, it was taking me forever to find the other egg, but look where it is. Right back in there. That is the other egg that she laid. That is so freaking awesome. All right, guys, as you can see, here are the eggs. They're super duper small. Check this out compared to my thumb. Just my thumbnail is probably 2 of those eggs. Now I have them in the Rapashi Super Hatch. This stuff is really cool because it changes colors when it's all dry. You want to keep a good humidity for your eggs. That's important. This stuff right now, you can see that it's all wet. It gets really dry looking when it's done. Now, I'm gonna pop these into the incubator at around 80 degrees. Now this is good because they're gonna be in there from about 2 months to 90 days, depending on your heat and everything in your house. But right now, we're gonna keep them at a good like 70% humidity, 80% humidity, and we're gonna make it work, man. These are really, really awesome eggs. These are really cool babies to see when they do hatch, and I have. All right, everybody, so now we have to wrangle up AK, and this is my favorite part. He's usually a really good boy, so I don't think he's gonna give me any trouble. Come here, dude. Now I'll give you a pretty good close-up right here in a minute, but check him out. He has this awesome, he's gonna have this awesome tiger striping up the side. His morph is a tiger, and he has these cool little portholes. I'm gonna give you guys a really close-up view whenever we get a chance, so watch this. I'm gonna just put him right here. Oh, he wants to jump. I'm gonna put him right here on the rack. He'll be finding that little temporary vacation home, and we're gonna start taking everything out of the enclosure. We're gonna take out all the wood first, and I'm gonna explain everything as we go. This is the bamboo. I really like the bamboo, and this piece of wood right here, my brother-in-law ran it over with his car. It's like the perfect piece of wood for a terrarium. It's so crazy. I boiled it, disinfected it, and I slapped it into AK's enclosure, and he loves it. He absolutely loves that piece of wood. Now we got these two. Now these woods aren't cheap. When you go to the store, they're really not that cheap. So I would suggest, like I said, looking around your yard in my previous videos, looking around your yard. I got this fake plant form that I really like. Now this is my favorite part, is these live plants that I got in here. I was able to get these from my aunt, and she propagated them from her own plants, which is really cool about these vine plants, is you get to take them and you can take little snippets and start a whole new plant. Now this is up in here, and I'll explain why later. We're gonna take out all these right here. I'm gonna dig them out. I'm gonna dig out all the soil, and then I'll get back to you guys with more substrate. All right, you guys, so this is AK. He's an absolute special case here. He's a tiger, striped. Look at the portholes, those white holes on the side of his body. Look, he's got, oh, he wants to jump on the, all right. Now this is him slightly fired up. He gets a lot more darker and a lot more orange. But he is an absolute tank. I absolutely love him. Alright, you guys know my favorite step is wipe out, man. This will take out all the smell, disinfect it, make everything all nice and clean. And then when we're done with that, we'll start putting all the dirt and the stuff back in. But this wipeout stuff is so cool because you just spray it on in there as much as you can. I usually get my thumb on it, get it going quite a bit if it wants to go. Huh. What's going on here, man? Oh, here we go. Now we're pumping. All right, here we go. Bam, 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 bam. Then I usually just go crazy in here, man. This stuff is not harmful to them, so you can put as much as you want. I usually let it air out for about 5 minutes after, though. That's the best thing to do, especially when you want to keep your animals safe. Now I'm gonna let that sit for a couple seconds, let everything soak in, and then I'm gonna take these right here. I'm gonna just start wiping it down, wiping it down.
Real quick, easy bang bang. Yeah, this stuff already smells good. Here we go, man. All right.
So while I'm putting the dirt in, I'm gonna just spit a few gecko facts for you. For one, the other name is an eyelash gecko. And they were thought to be extinct until about 1990 when a big hurricane came through and swept them off into a new land where someone was able to discover one, which is really awesome because to think that something could come back into existence like that is absolutely amazing. And then another fact about them is that they eat this dry food for right now. They also eat crickets. I love giving them this gecko diet for juveniles and growing adults. It's really, really good for them. It's awesome. Now, other facts about them is they're really, really easy to take care of. Most people think that you have to get a reptile or something and it's going to be really hard, but no. Geckos, perfect at your house temperature, 70 through 80 degrees. They also like it really, really humid. Where they come from is really humid. They come from New Caledonia, which is really awesome. It's a very pretty place. I looked up a lot of pictures. I wish I could go, but other than that, these geckos are super easy to take care of and they're super, super lovable. They're little derpy guys and they like to hang out here and there. But at night, when the light comes on, or the light goes off, I should say, I keep night lights for mine. They're like a purple moonlight, which is really awesome. They like to utilize that. They'll also utilize UVB from what I hear. I haven't done that, but I have the night lights on and they love going up there to get warm. Now another fact is they have prehensile tails, so they could use their tail to hang from a vine or a limb to get whatever they need, but when they lose their tail, when they drop their tail, it's gone. They don't grow them back. They're not like any other geckos who actually do grow their tails back, which is kind of sucks, but I mean, honestly, in the time that I've had all of my geckos, I have not had one lose their tail in my possession. So I have lost one in shipping, but not in my possession. They're really, really good. As long as you're really gentle and you keep a good little vibe about yourself, they box of goodies, heck yeah. I'm just kidding, you guys. So what we're doing is we're gonna start off with the live plants first. I wanna bury these so they get good roots. They can establish them really easily. Now, all this is already wet, so I'm just gonna throw this right up in there, just like that. Take this one, throw it right in the back where it was, because I liked it back in the back. Now, these things are really, really cool. I love these plants, man. Absolutely love these plants. Now, geckos are arboreal, crested geckos are arboreal geckos, so they're gonna be up in the trees. They're not gonna be down low on the floor very much. I do find mine every now and then cruising around on the floor, but not very much. You want to make it to where they have a lot of things to climb on, a lot of things to hide in if they wanted to. Now that we have our live plants in, we're gonna stick all our other stuff in. We're gonna stick these other plants in too. Actually, we're gonna go wood next. I think we should go wood next. Wood. Just gotta get smushed in right there. I like to do an X with these two because I think it helps the vines grow around them a little bit better. Check this out. This is already looking cool, I can already tell. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this one up above like that. Bam, so we're resting just like that. Look at all these live plants already kind of taking over everything. Now, when I first got AK, he came with this thing right here. This is a nice little fake fern, but he always hid it. I don't know why I took it out, but he loved this little thing. So I'm gonna put this back in here. I'm gonna set this right in the back down here. Just a little bit of filler green, look at this. we're taking the stick. Now let's take this stick and we're gonna stick it right back through here. And just like that. Isn't that freaking awesome, man? I love doing this stick. This stick is amazing. I'm gonna take it. It's a lot of playing around when it comes to this stuff, but it's really, really fun. Check that out. Take this right here, his old one. I'm gonna put it right back where I had it, which was right here. This is coming together really, really nicely. Now he's gonna be able to hide all up and through everything in here. Plus we got a few extra ones like I had said, so let's throw these in there too. These are freaking awesome, man. I love fake plants. Real plants are awesome too, but the fake ones, I think the way that they have the vines and everything and they make that they do this is just so awesome. Let me see. Check that out. That's freaking coming cool. Now, should I add the bamboo or not? I think I'm gonna add the bamboo. He likes the bamboo. I know that. So let's do this. We're gonna go into the corner. Take this, just like that, cross it around. Well, bam, check that out. He's gonna be able to hide all up in this stuff right here. He's gonna have live plants and everything else. Now I'm gonna put in his food bowl. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna stick it right up in here. Because they're arboreal geckos, they're gonna be looking for their food quite high. Nothing really low. So I'm gonna put that, stick that to the wall right there, bam. And I'm gonna put 2 cups in it, one for water and one for food. Now, some people think that crested geckos don't drink standing water. They absolutely do. I've caught mine drinking it many times. So I'm gonna put food in one, water in the other, and they'll be able to drink that and eat that as their go. Super, super awesome. Check out this thing we got going on. AK's gonna love it. This is gonna be absolutely good for him. Like I said, it's good enrichment to switch everything up a little bit. All right, you guys, check out this little thing. This is freaking awesome. Absolutely incredible. He's gonna love this. We got fake plants, we got real plants. He's got really good hiding spots. Everything is good. Look at all the wood in there is just fitting perfectly. Awesome, awesome. All right, you guys, let's talk about why AK is so special. Now, believe it or not, AK is 2 years old. Now, this is a really, really small gecko for 2 years old. And I believe it was because when I first got AK, he was in a way too big tank. He was in an 18 by 18 by 24 just as a little baby, and that really messes up growth. The guy couldn't understand why he wasn't growing. Well, that's why. So when I got AK, I already knew he was in too big of a tank, so I took him and I put him in about a 12 by 12 by 18. Now, he is not grown at all, and I think his growth is kind of messed up from that. So when you think about putting geckos into larger tanks and trying to keep them like that, it's really not a good idea. If they're of course if they're of size, that's what I would do, but AK is really, really small for his size. Oh, he's a good boy though, and I do love him. He was my first gecko ever, and I do appreciate everything and all the happiness that he's brought me. Ooh, caught him with the foot. There we go. He's crazy. This boy is crazy, but I do love him. But like I said, when you guys get your baby crested gecko, don't put him in nothing bigger than a 12 by 12 by maybe even 12 or 12 by 12 by 18. Too big enclosures can make this happen. You don't want this happening to your gecko. I really don't know if he's gonna grow more. It's kind of disappointing not knowing, because I've never seen a case where the gecko was put in that large of an enclosure. But we're gonna try to get him up to weight and everything where I could at least try to get a few babies off of him. They might not be the best head structure wise or anything, but he has beautiful colors. Check out all these colors on him. I absolutely love him. For my first gecko, he's super awesome, and he's, look at that. Woohoo! He's all right. They love to hang by those tails, but like I said, I've never lost a gecko with the tail, and this is a really awesome gecko to have. The tiger morphs are my favorite, and I would recommend that for anybody who's looking for a gecko. Check him out. Absolutely lovely little fella. Now let's go release him in to his new enclosure. We have AK, so let's stick him in there. Watch, he's gonna jump right on in, I bet you guys. Boy. Oh, look, he's like, man, you did all this for me? Check it out. I'm gonna give him a little misting too while I'm at it. Get everything nice and wet. Check that out. I love it when it's all wet. Look, it looks crazy. Yeah. He doesn't even know what to do right now. Thank you guys so much for listening to me today. I had so much fun telling you about AK and everything that could help. Now, before you go, like, subscribe, comment, and I'm gonna leave you with a little clip of a hypo albino bull snake. My goodness. Doolittle Reptile Studio out, baby.